Hello.
Yellow.
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah.
It's been a morning.
It's been productive morning.
Productive. Nothing
I would
bad.
say for both of us, actually.
Yeah. You got some stuff done. I got stuff done.
That's a win-win right now.
And we're here.
And we get to talk.
We do.
I'm excited.
I'm really excited for this episode for multiple reasons. One, we've got good content. Two, because of a new recent purchase. Dun, dun, dun.
Well, that's kind of what sparked the idea. I was at the gym when you, me, and Blee were all text messaging. And, Blee likes to just rub it in,
He does.
Just sometimes just rub that in.
He's a rubber.
Yeah. So it kind of sparked some ideas. And I'm like, I think we could talk about this because I went to a recent training a few weeks ago that this topic was brought up on multiple fronts. So I think I'm excited for this.
I'm very excited.
Yeah. So do you want to? I think you should say what it is because you really sparked the idea. I just wrote it down, put some notes in there. You added some notes.
You've got more insight to this.
I mean,
than I do. But
not much, but
you do.
No,
you do.
Okay,
you do. So,
well,
most important part of the episode.
Well, what is this podcast even?
I have no idea.
There's
no title actually besides episode 63.
I purposely did that now.
Oh,
I purposely did that.
Okay.
So, yeah. Well, welcome to the Ultimate Buffet.
Did we just waste like 2.5 minutes of ramble?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's normal.
Okay. All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Episode 63.
63.
Title.
Ultimate Buffet Podcast.
No.
I'm
not
Chris.
The name of the show. I'm Sean.
Oh, hi, Sean.
Hey.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. Title.
Weapons, optics.
Ooh, that's deep.
We haven't. Okay, so we did a good episode.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about it here and there.
Mm-hmm.
I think we need another one. I thought that's what honestly my thought was. It's been a while, and I think we need to have one because of a lot of recent things that have happened and just insight, knowledge, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I actually was thinking we need to do another EDC episode as well.
Yeah.
And the reason I say that is mine has dwindled.
Really?
Yeah. I've got this minimalistic vibe going on right now.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll have to redo another
Maybe
episode.
we'll have to get Blee. We'll have to get him in here in the studio. Because I love the wireless mics, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But they're hit and miss sometimes,
Okay.
especially lately.
Yeah.
I think we've wasted two episodes. Yeah.
Jinx.
You owe me a Coke.
Jinx. We have 2 episodes have gone down the drain, and one of them was epic.
Yeah.
Like 45 minutes of cornhole and...
Correct.
Who
won that match?
I don't know. Who won it, Chris?
Yeah, you beat me at the end, lucky bastard.
At the end? I had you the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
My memory's a little blank about that one.
That's okay. Episode 63. Weapon optics.
And I think this encompasses a lot. I think we should start with rifle first, and then work our way to handgun because I think there's a lot. I think we'll have a lot on handgun.
Well, yeah,
rifles.
I'm not going to be able to speak until really the handgun section.
That's not true.
Well, I mean, I've got stuff, but I'm not super knowledgeable.
Yeah, and I mean, I would say I'm not extremely knowledgeable either. I do cheat with my 6.5 Creedmoor.
Yeah.
But I love that optic. That thing is amazing. But let's start with AR platforms first.
All right.
So, you have a couple different options. You obviously have iron sights. I think every AR should have iron sights.
Agreed.
Because no matter what, if shit hits the fan, you can't rely on a red dot. You can't rely your batteries fully charged. That or anything that goes in that matter.
Yeah, I agree with the iron sights. I mean, and they're tried and true, right?
Correct.
They're there.
Yep.
They're gonna work.
Well, and it's nice too because you can get, there's a lot of different options now, right? You have your regular ones. You can get 45 cantered ones. So if you're like, say you have a really nice front optic, but you don't want it to interfere with irons, you can pitch it sideways and then have, a set of optics sideways as well.
Is that difficult to shoot?
No, it's not difficult, but it does change. The way you adjust is slightly different.
So the training that you went through, did you have to like, okay, this is different?
So
shoot sideways.
We didn't do much shooting. I did just because in some positions, like in a kneeling position, I felt like it was better for me to can't.
Because you're a mountain of a man.
Yeah, and it depends on what you're doing. If you're behind, some kind of barricade and you're trying to position yourself through a hole, you have to cant in different ways and then adjust for it, right? You have to account for all offset as well. So the closer you get, your optics that's on top of your weapon, your barrel's lower, right?
Yeah.
So you have to really aim higher to, account for that offset. And depending on how tall your optic is, what optic you're using, if you're using a red dot or, 3 times or an actual scope, that offset's going to change.
I mean, shooting is definitely a science.
100%. And the long distance shooting, I will tell you right now, I'm not even close to an expert, and I don't even want to be an expert in long distance. There's so much to it. I feel confident at 250, 300 yards. And that's about it.
Okay.
Because anything past that, yes, I probably could go to 500. I'd probably be fine. But then you're really starting to you're going to have to get calculations in there. And there's, you're adjusting more for wind and,
I mean, anything with the couple rifles that I have, I wouldn't even be able to shoot past 350, 400
You would
yards.
be surprised. I think you would.
I don't know.
You probably get 500.
Yeah.
Your 6.5 Creedmoor would probably go to 5.
Yeah, 6.5 would get there.
Yeah. But you're, an AR platform's like, yeah, you could. But not accurately.
No.
You're going to get too much drop.
Because both mine are stock.
Yeah. I mean, 200, I think you'll be fine with 200.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's one thing that I personally don't mind going a little bit sideways. It feels comfortable for me. Just where my hand grip is, where, you're positioned, it just felt nice. But it is nice to sometimes have an optic or some kind of sight on your thing if you actually need to go to that.
Yeah.
For the training I went through, we solely used like 1 times red dots. I'd like to put a 3 times on mine. I think I'm gonna get a 300 blackout upper.
Okay.
And put like a 3 times or a 5 times optic on that because I have another red dot that I can use, and I'll just add a 3 or 5 times like flippable adjustment or optic on there where I can flip it over and it'll now be 5 times on the red dot and use that as a big gun.
This is going to be now that, well, I'll get into when we get to handguns, but now that, I'm going down that avenue, this is going to be a slippery slope. If I end up liking it,
it gets expensive quickly.
There's going to be a lot of changing of parts on.
Well, I already think
guns.
For your AR, you need to get a red dot on your AR, 100%.
Yeah,
and there's a lot of reasonable ones out there. I mean, you can go ridiculous if you want to. I personally like the SIG, just 6-hour red dots. They're really nice.
Yeah.
And they're not very expensive.
The homework that I've done in regard to red dot, price, reviews, warranty, the Halosun, is what I've kind of what I've set on.
And a lot of people don't like Holosun because it's a Chinese one. Everything's made in China. Let's be honest.
Yep.
They haven't been around as long. But I'll be honest with you, SIG and Holosun are pretty much exactly the same.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah.
The other optic I have is a Holosun.
Yep.
So it's the. I
What do
think
you
either.
what do you have that on?
I don't have it on anything right now,
Oh, okay.
but I
Is
got
it a handgun or a rifle?
rifle.
Rifle. Okay.
So I mean, I got my Sig Romeo 5. It was on sale for $129.
Yeah. Well, Sig
For
makes a good product.
Yeah.
In general.
I mean, my Hollow Sun one that I bought is more expensive, and I didn't put it on my gun. But because I honestly going to save that for the 300 blackout because it's a solar one too. So it's a solar charging one, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
Super easy to use.
You have to show me that.
Yeah, easy to adjust. I learned a couple little tricks on adjusting them.
Okay.
So yeah, when you get one on your rifle, we'll go take it out.
Oh man.
Hey, start an envelope. We already know you will.
Yep.
Get one. Get $150, $200. Get whatever one you want, and then there you go.
Okay. All right, I'm in. Scope on an AR rifle.
I think it has its purpose, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, depending on what round you're shooting, I think in most AR situations, a red dot with a flippable zoom is perfectly fine. If you're really going to use it truly more for like pig hunting or some kind of hunting, a scope would be good.
Yeah.
If you're going, honestly, more than 200 yards.
Well, I think for you and I, when it comes to red dot, green dot, that would be the one to go with for rifle, not a scope. No.
I would go red dot on that. If I'm going with my bolt action, I'm going with a scope.
Same.
Yeah. So I just think that you got, more accuracy and all that kind of stuff. It all depends on the application.
Yeah.
Truly, it depends on, with any optic, it depends on the application. But having options is good. I've seen guys mount like a full-on scope on theirs, like an adjustable scope, and then up above put a red dot on it. So you have the best of both worlds, right? So
Okay.
you're shooting, now there's a pig closer. Oh, I need to go closer. Rather than zooming because it might have a 10 times zoom. The pig's, 50 yards from you, you're going to see its eyeball.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not going to see much. So they drop the gun and then they have a red dot on it.
Okay.
But then you really have to account for offset on that. So that's talking about practice. That's you really want to practice
That
with
seems like it's above our pay grade. That's some professional type stuff.
Well, the person that I saw have on that, yes, that would be. I would agree with that.
That's awesome.
But yeah. So, what else do we have on here? Yeah, bolt action.
Bolt action. So I've only I've got one, the 6.5.
Yep.
And I've got a Bushnell scope. It's nothing fancy.
Yeah, it'll work.
But it works.
I mean, the goal was when you bought that. I mean, it came with the scope, so it was. You knew that the scope wasn't going to be anything great.
No, but it's going to get me. It's going to get me through until I can become better, and then it's.
Have you sighted that in yet?
No.
Oh, we need to do that. Mm-hmm. We need to plan a day. Then now we need to go and
go shooting.
Yeah.
I would love that.
Yeah, because you need to sight that thing in.
You need to find ammo for it first.
You haven't been?
No, we were supposed to do that in when we went to Reno,
and forgot about 6.5.
Forgot about 6.5.
Yeah, because they definitely would have it.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last time I checked, Bass Pro Shop had some.
Okay.
The problem with 6.5 is just so expensive.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, I want to say the stuff that I was looking at was just online, but it was $40-$50 a box.
Yeah, that's normal. And it depends. Like if you're going to use it for hunting in California, you have to get the lead free.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which even is more expensive.
It's true.
So,
I mean, even shooting ranges require.
Not all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's that shooting range out in Lincoln Rifle Club.
I think so.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Shooting club.
I've never been told that it has to be like free out there.
Okay.
So
I believe they have a long distance.
they have
section.
250.
Okay.
So 250 is their max. That's kind of in the middle of the range. There's only a couple stalls there.
Where else could we go that would be able to shoot farther than that?
There's not many places. I mean, I think for you to just sight it in.
Well, just to sight it in,
I think
that place in Lincoln would be fine.
Yeah, because I would sight it in at 100 yards, and
Yeah.
then you'd be fine, and then you can adjust the offsets for that. But at least you would be on, for that.
Yeah.
The only, I guess, with any actual gun range, the problem is, you want to shoot a couple times, go look at the target.
Yeah.
So they do have spotting scopes there that make it a little easier. Or I can just look through my scope on my gun, just bring it out the next stall.
So one of the things that I added when you did the timeline was tripod and bipod. So with what?
It's funny that you added that.
Why?
So go ahead.
Why are you no? Why are you laughing at something that I added to our timeline?
No, I agree with it. So I have a bipod on my bolt action, my 6.5 Creedmoor, one of my bolt actions, I should say. I have a bipod on that. Love it. Absolutely love it. Problem for me is I'm so tall. It depends on where I'm shooting it at.
Yeah.
I have to have an adjustable one. And I honestly think I need a taller one than the one I have.
So the one that I have, I believe so that it's spring loaded.
Yep.
They're both interchangeable size wise. I want to say it extends to 7 inches.
That's good. Yeah, I don't think mine's that. I need one that's taller.
Yeah.
I would like one that it goes up to 12.
Okay.
Just depending on where you're shooting. But I have gone hunting in a few places, and we've used a tripod.
I've never shot off that.
Oh,
I feel like that would be
God. This tripod.
Sturdy.
The one that we shot off of too, it had this bracket on it, and you stuck your gun in it, and it just turned, and it softly pushed up against the gun. You literally could not even hold your gun, and you put it up in the front, and it just sits there. The guy that hunts for pigs and coyotes at night with his thermal scope on YouTube, I forget his name.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, he uses the exact same tripod. It's amazing. That thing is absolutely amazing.
Well, it's nice that, if you needed to let go of your rifle for a second, you could.
Yep.
Not that you'd ever want to just leave a gun laying around, but with the tripod being able to hold it for you, that's pretty legit.
Yeah, it's nice, and what's cool is like you can stand and position it so you're standing up, and say you're on a hillside, right, and you're shooting, downwards. You can adjust the tripod to make it more level for when you shoot. The downside is though, if you hit and they take off running and say you didn't get a clean hit, it's harder to adjust that movement. So you better be good on your one shot.
That's true. Okay.
Which it only takes me one anyway. So
big dog on campus, Mr. One.
I mean,
one shot kill.
It moved a little bit its hind legs when I was waiting to drop another one into it.
Seizing out.
Yeah.
God, that's awesome.
Yeah. So.
Wow. Okay. I'd love to. We need to find someone that has one.
I almost bought one. I almost did because
does Blee have one?
I don't know if he does. We'll have to ask Blee.
I'm gonna ask him right now.
Yeah, so I almost bought one because the first time I used it, it was really nice. I have another like tripod setup. Well, I guess it's not. Yeah, no, it's a single pod or it's a single stick, just like a support stick. That's adjustable. I've used that before, but it's not as good as the tripod.
Okay.
So you ask, do you have a tripod? He's going to make an inappropriate joke out of that.
Did you see my second text?
For guns, not as a tripod.
Not you as a tripod. Yeah, I'd love to shoot off that. I think that would be.
I'll have to show you a
experience.
picture of the one that I'll have to find it. It's super, super amazing.
Yeah, that would be fun. I'll have to show you the bipod that I have on the 6.5.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think I bought it off Amazon.
Yeah. I mean, that's the one I got mine off Amazon.
And it's extremely sturdy, spring loaded.
Yeah.
And then the springs you can adjust. Say if you're on a hillside and you only need one out, you can do that.
Just put one out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they're for a heavier like bolt action. Mm-hmm. I think it's needed. My 6.5 is super heavy. Well, it doesn't help that my optic is super heavy on there as well.
What do you think about the bean bags?
They're good. I have those as well. Anything to make yourself sturdy, mm-hmm. especially when you're, for anything, if you're hunting and that kind of stuff. But for sighting in, you don't want the gun to move at all. And that's the whole goal between with a bipod, it will still move. So the sandbags make it a little bit more sturdy where it won't move because you can kind of form it around, either the front guard or, around it, or even your buttstock to hold it in place so there's not as much movement.
Have you found a particular bag that you like?
I have one that it's like taller in the front guard. It has like a little scoop out for you to put your to put the gun on, and then it has another one for the back stock that kind of was just a set. They're not super heavy, but they work. So I do have those.
Does weight play? So I've never shot off. I have shot off bags before, but
the best is the stand. If you can get a stand, because it literally locks it into place and has it allows no movement.
What do you mean a stand?
They have a stand that you put the rifle in. Mm-hmm. It holds down your rear stock. Like you don't even, when you shoot it, and there's sandbags on it to hold it down.
Oh, I see.
You literally don't have to put your shoulder against it. You can just pull the trigger.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So that for sighting in is the best.
That'd be the only time you would need something like that.
Correct.
Yeah.
Or you can just cheat like me and get basically a computer optic that.
Yeah, you've got like
one shot sight.
Yeah, you've got a Apple Mac on your rifle, dude. I remember when you bought that. You're like, hey, come over and check this out. So we were looking up into the sky. You could see like the dimples on Mars.
Yeah, so it is basically I don't know if we've talked about it before. I think I have. It's from ATN. And it's basically a camera, mm-hmm. a computer, and a screen inside the body of a...
Leave it to Chris to put a computer on a rifle.
I don't know anything about computers.
Dude.
So the whole reason why I got it for a couple reasons. The one reason why is...
because you're a nerd.
Okay, I'm a nerd.
Okay.
But it records your shooting.
Yeah.
So it will record like 30 seconds or however long you want before, so you can see like mm-hmm. your thing. Then it'll show you your shot, and then it mm-hmm. goes afterwards. All automatic. It goes all off the trigger pull.
And then you just, I'm sure there's a screen you can just email that to somebody.
It goes to your Bluetooth to your phone.
Oh my God.
But like, so saying you and I are sitting in a blind, right? Yeah. And I'm on the gun,
and
I see some pigs.
Yeah.
You can be holding my phone and seeing what I see on the screen. You can actually adjust my zoom for me too. So if I go zoom in, I don't have to, lift up and turn the dial. You can literally.
Because that would be totally not appropriate for you to touch the dial. Wow.
Well, I need to focus.
Yeah.
So Sean, can you adjust it to, 10.2, please?
Yeah.
And it's at 9.7. I need it at 10.2.
Mm-hmm. And then hit record, and then go ahead and
No, you don't have to hit record. It does it automatically for you.
It does it automatically. Of course it does.
And then there's a one-shot sight. So you literally shoot it, mm-hmm. and you go, oh, the target hit low left. Mm-hmm. I want it to hit here at the bullseye. Mm-hmm. It'll automatically change the doping for you. On top of that...
Here we go.
So they have binoculars, or they have a rangefinder. So I have the rangefinder.
Yeah.
You rangefind, It's say you're sighted in at 100 yards, right? That's what your thing is. You hit it and you're at 200. It'll Bluetooth to the scope, change the doping automatically for you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it goes into the next one.
Mm-hmm.
There's also a night vision mode on top of it.
That was pretty cool.
So the night vision mode I actually used in Texas earlier this year because when we were out shooting, the pigs weren't coming in till later. So we were out there all different times. Like we got out there, 3:30 in the morning. We're out there. We tried till I think we were out there from like 3:30 to 10 on one day. And then we went back in the afternoon and then in the evening time. So we noticed that most of the pigs were coming out during the evening time.
Mm-hmm.
The deer were coming out in the morning, that kind of stuff. So it was getting dark and we're, out in the middle of literally nowhere.
Yeah.
And you couldn't hardly see. We had regular night vision on. So I just flipped my optic over to night vision on my sight and it's like, oh, there's the pig right there.
Yeah, that the night vision on that thing's pretty legit.
Yeah. I wish it was thermal. I think thermal would be cooler. And ATN does make thermal scopes, but they are expensive.
Kind of going off the scope topic, I want a nice set of binoculars.
Oh yeah, you need that. So was the problem. I debated for a while there.
Don't you have a good set?
Yeah.
Are they they're the Vortex ones, right?
Yeah, I have a pair of Vortex ones that are really nice.
Yeah.
Nice bino harness that I just keep them in. But I debated on that because, like I said, ATN makes a pair of binoculars as well that has night vision mode as well. And I wanted to buy them, but they're really big. They're bulky.
Oh, okay.
And that's the problem. It's like I was going to buy them because it would put everything together. It's literally a pair of binoculars and a rangefinder all in one.
Wow.
So you literally can range it and it would send it over and it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Okay.
But then it would be nice to have, like, if you're searching, the night vision mode. So I had a pair of regular binoculars. It didn't work that great.
Yeah.
Try to use it with the night vision monoscope I had. But it works. But yes, you should definitely have good. And honestly, you should leave them in your truck.
So that
you never know when you need them.
I know. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some homework on that because I like the Vortex ones.
Yeah.
I've used them before. A couple of guys that I hunt with have them, and it's a really nice piece of equipment.
Mm-hmm. And a really nice bino harness helps as well.
Yeah. Well, I know that Vortex, and I'm sure other brands as well, but Vortex does like the kit.
Yeah. That's what I originally bought.
Okay.
And I got theirs, and I modified it a little bit. I actually put a holster on the back of it. So, well, I shouldn't say I did. My mom helped me with it.
Yeah.
But where you can put a holster your gun behind it. And then I bought a different one.
Are you talking a holster
for my
that
handgun?
would be... Oh, no, I know. But it would be like touching your chest or on the front of the...
Touching your chest.
Okay, got it.
So it's behind. So you can pull down, get your binoculars, or pull out and get your gun.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's fancy.
I saw one and I'm like, I like that.
Yeah.
But I want to make it a little different, so I modified.
Oh, they actually does.
There is
does Vortex make?
No. Vortex doesn't, but they do. There is a company out there that makes it where there's one with a holster in it. I mean, but I didn't like the whole. It was a soft one, and I like the Kydex, like the hard holster.
Yeah.
Even though on your chest, I had to. The straps on the Vortex one were not long enough, so I had to redo the straps and put longer straps on it.
Okay.
So it was too. I wouldn't be able to wear it. My chest was too big.
Got it.
So.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start doing my homework on that, and then obviously start an envelope.
Yeah.
What did you remember? What you paid for those? It's been a handful of years since you bought those.
It's been a handful of years. It was a few $100s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. All right.
So
Bolt action, thermal night, handgun. Handguns. So, I guess the reason for this episode, I purchased a new firearm this week. Thank you. Yay! And I'm actually, this is going to be the first handgun that I plan to do a lot of modifications to.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to go Gucci gun status, but I'm gonna trick everything out.
No Gucci Glock?
No. And yes, for everyone that doesn't know, Sean's a Glock fan.
They already knew that.
Yeah.
That's obvious.
90% of what I have is all.
What do I? You say 90%. I'm definitely not that high.
Well, no.
Do I need to turn the mics down while you're counting out loud? Because you have only one gun, is from what I know.
That's true. So 90%, yeah, one.
Yeah.
It's high. The percentage is high.
Yeah. See, I'm in between. I would say most of my guns are either Glock or SIG. That would be my 90%.
I think for me, the first one that I bought, I just fell in love with how simplistic. Yeah. There's nothing to those things.
No, they're super easy.
I mean, super simple. A field strip, for a Glock is taking the entire gun apart. Like there's
almost, yeah.
There's not much more that you can quote unquote field strip with a Glock. And just me being, simplistic in life, I feel like, I don't know, it just fits.
So you're gonna modify this.
Yep.
Before we even get to optic, which is there, what else are you gonna do to it?
So the standard that I've done on all the Glocks that I have is the extended slide release.
Yep.
Extended mag release.
Okay.
That's going to be first and foremost, and then.
Are you gonna change the trigger out?
So I don't think I'm
flat.
I might change. I'm not going to do anything with the pressure. I'm going to leave it at 5.5.
Well, yeah, but you can change it to the Glock performance trigger. That's flat.
Flat.
So the flat trigger instead of the.
Doesn't SIG come with?
Yeah. That's why I like SIG.
Yeah.
I honestly would. I really do like SIG, but I like Glock. Both. Honestly, if you told me I had to pick one, I don't think I could. It depends on what gun. What application I'm using it for. But the flat trigger is a game changer. The flat trigger is way better than any other trigger.
Yeah.
And with Glocks, you actually have to put more finger in the trigger to get a better trigger pull. That's how they're literally designed. So you don't just put your fingertip in there. You actually should almost use your front joint. That was the goal from it.
Yeah.
Because it's basically bone to trigger. There's not the muscle in between.
Yeah.
That's how they engineered it to get a better straight pull back so you can get that sear reset. When you do it, you could feel the sear reset better.
Yeah. And actually it's interesting you bring that up. On any other handgun that I have that's not Glock, I do place the trigger in the middle. Correct. Of my finger.
Correct.
To be able to get that straight pullback.
Yep.
But Glock is so stiff that, you can literally just wrap your finger in there.
Correct. And that's how they were literally engineered.
Yep.
Like when you see anyone shooting and they're off, it's like, put more finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So I think I'll change the trigger out to their performance one, but I'm not going to do anything in regard to the guts. Of the trigger.
I mean, I think. I would wish they would just come out with the flat trigger on all of them. Eventually they will.
Yeah. It's, eventually they'll come out with the ambidextrous, and they did.
Correct.
The Gen 5.
Yep.
So yeah, trigger.
Does that have your new gun, does it have ambidextrous on it?
No.
It's only righty.
Yep.
There's an option to put ambidextrous on it?
I'm not sure.
Because that would be something that would be cool.
That would be cool. I just don't know if it's cut out on the other side or not.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know if it is either.
It's not.
It's not.
No.
Because that would be cool.
There's no cut for it.
I know. I'm gonna know a couple guys here by the end of the year that will be able to work on that a lot better for you too. That gun help you with a lot of stuff.
I would love that.
Yeah. just a few people I know that are going to be able to do it.
Yeah, just looking at that picture, there's not. But the actually, I don't know what this piece is called. So on the front of the Glocks, you've got where you can do the takedown pin.
Yeah.
They make an extended takedown pin as well.
I have one on my 45.
I have them on.
Yeah, it's the angled one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have them on I think all of the other Glocks too. But yeah, the extended everything, it just makes it easier.
Yeah. What extended mag release do you use?
The factory from Glock.
The factory one?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's glockstore.com or.
Well, that's not. He technically not factory, but.
No, I know.
But yeah, he does sell a lot of good parts. I only asked because I got a extended mag release to put on a gun, and it was way too far out. Like, ridiculous.
So the ones that I've bought from the Glock store, it's not ridiculous at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having a little bit on one of mine, but the one I bought was just so far out. I'm like, I don't know about this one.
Yeah. Well, the last piece to the pie for that gun is red dot, green dot. So I'm going to go green dot, Halosun. Okay. So I had heard from an acquaintance of mine that they've done tests on people's eyes that you can see green better than red.
Yeah.
When it comes to just colors in general.
Well, think about a target. I learned this one firsthand. When you're shooting at a colored target, mm-hmm. right? What color is the bullseye?
Red. So
you're putting red on red. Oh. You got to turn your brightness a lot.
Yeah.
To see it. So, and even if you're in the sun, it's different. It's completely different. So green dot's also hard to get used to.
Yeah. Well, it's gonna be hard to get used to, but I've never shot with a red dot before, so I'm not gonna have to.
You're gonna see a big learning curve with your red dot. I think you're really gonna have to spend more time at the range mm-hmm. to get used to it once you put it on. Because you're gonna have offsite issues on there, but you're also, when you sight it in, you're sighting it in, like if you shot it and then I grabbed it, it's going to be off.
Different.
It's completely different for every user. So you're going to have to adjust it to how you like it. And that's just going to take time.
You know what I've heard from multiple people? It is a learning curve.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you get it down, correct. It's like night and day difference.
So this is the big difference though. Like when you have traditional sights on a handgun, the proper way of looking at it is when you're out, you're front sight focused, right? So that front sight is crystal clear. Your rear sight's a little fuzzy and your target's a little fuzzy because you're focusing on that front sight. The difference between that and a red dot, the red dot is target focused. Mm-hmm. There's just this dot floating. You're not focusing on the dot. You're focusing on the target. The target's clear. And now that dot is just a little fuzzy. That's where you're placing it over. That's the biggest difference is rather than being front sight focused, you're being target focused.
Okay.
And once you shoot it, you're going to want to switch to everything.
I know. And that's actually going to be
the problem.
That's going to be the problem too, because The other guns that I like to shoot just have night sights.
Correct. Are you going to do raised night sights as well?
I am.
All right.
Yeah. The True Glow night sights. I've got them on all my stuff.
Now, are you so? I'm assuming True Glow makes a raised set on there.
I haven't done the homework on that. I would assume.
So before, well, like when you buy the optic, make sure that you incorporate adding those raised iron sights in there too.
Yeah.
Because you have to have both.
Yeah.
You're going to want both.
Yeah.
It's the same thing as a rifle. You're going to want those iron sights with a red dot.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's awesome.
I'm super excited.
The green is going to be cool. It will take in a little bit of an adjustment, but yeah, I think you're going to like it a lot.
Well, it's just something different. I've never really done a bunch of modifications.
Yeah.
I like everything stock.
Now, does the slide already have the cutout on it?
It does.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's an MOS Glock 48.
Okay.
And yeah, it's got the cutout and everything's ready to rock.
That's awesome.
Now I just need to get money in the envelope to buy the sight.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah, it happens. You'll get it.
I will. Well, are we kind of at the end of?
I was going to add to the red dot too.
Shoot.
So you were talking about doing, once you get used to it, you're probably going to like it for that. And I know we've talked about this way off air, but the Leopold red dot that goes on existing guns. I don't think many people know about that. So they make so if you have a gun, and this is a big thing, especially in California, where a lot of people can't buy off-roster guns, right? So there is no on-roster gun that comes stock that's an MOS.
Correct.
You either have to buy a whole new slide or all that. So Leopold came out with a red dot that literally you take your back on for a Glock, you take your back sight, your rear sight out, and it slides on this red dot that goes on to the back of the gun.
Is it small and circular?
It's small and circular. The only downside is because it's small and circular and the way that it has to mount on.
Yeah.
Where does the battery go? And the battery has to go behind. So it's behind your
backplate.
Backplate, yeah. So that it kind of sits over the edge on that, but it is a red dot for a traditional Glock that doesn't have the MOS cutout.
That's not bad at all.
No, it's different, right? It looks funky. I'll be 100% honest with you.
Yeah.
But if you're really wanting a red dot, it's an option.
Yeah.
For an off-roster California off-roster gun.
Wow.
So
that's kind of cool, though.
Yeah. So it's different.
Does it look bulky?
Nah, it's bulky, and it doesn't look super. The back of it looks bulky, but it's like in person. I don't know how it would actually look because it is pretty small. Like if you think of that cutout, it's not that big, right?
No. So the actual sight, can't be big either.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like a actual MOS, but those MOSs are pretty small too.
They are.
So let me see here.
But they've got length and width though. What do you say?
The Delta Point macro or micro is what it's called. So it looks a little funky, right? Let me show you a picture with it on the gun. God, that's a small gun too that they have it on.
No.
See, it just looks weird, but it's an option.
It is.
It's another option.
Totally. Yeah.
And especially in California where, most people don't do it. But this is the problem. This is, I think, the problem that Leopold is hurting themselves with. It's $400.
No.
$399.99.
I wouldn't. I would just go with standard sights.
That or buy a Terran Tactical new slide
there you go.
That's already cut out with an MOS.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I saw that. I'm like, it's cool. It's an option.
It is.
But
if you're going to spend $400 for a funky red dot,
correct.
Save up the extra money.
save up the extra, just
And
buy a
just
whole
get a
new
new
slide
slide.
and a red dot that's going to be better.
Yeah.
100% better.
Wow. Okay. Well,
So I wouldn't mind shooting it.
No.
So if anyone has a Leopold, one of those
yeah. Let us know.
Delta
You can come
micros,
shoot.
I would love to shoot it. So
That's awesome. All right.
sweet deal.
Well,
We got anything else on
I
here?
think that's it.
Wow. Nice. Well, congratulations on
Thank
your
you.
purchase, sir.
Yeah, I'm super excited about it.
It'll be fun. You'll have a lot of fun with that. But we'll have to go to the range. We'll have to get some practice in.
Yeah, so I got to grab ammo for the 6.5
Yep.
and then get that green dot.
Well,
on the
I
new
mean,
toy.
if you're gonna go to the range, I would pick one or the other. Like, are you gonna shoot?
Oh, I guess that's true because
Yeah.
the sighting in on the 6.5 is gonna take a minute.
Both of them are gonna take. I think the handgun is gonna take longer than the rifle will.
Okay. Well, let's do the rifle first because that's ready to go.
Yep.
And then once I get the red dot, then we'll do that trip too.
Yep. Yeah, I think the red dot will have to go somewhere else.
You know where we need to go? Speaking of shooting, is Coon Creek.
Yeah,
We haven't done that in a while.
I haven't done that. I actually heard and that the husband and wife that owned it passed away.
Oh,
Unfortunately.
did they have family that kept
Yeah,
it going?
so
or did they
I
sell
think
it?
the son is taking it over.
Okay.
But yeah, I heard that it's been a couple of years actually, because it's been a couple of years since we've been out
Yeah.
there. I want to say it was because last time we went out was before COVID and all that. So it's been a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they passed away during that COVID time. I don't think it wasn't from COVID.
I just thought it was so funny that whenever you went, you didn't know what you were going to pay.
No, not at all.
If I recall, I want to say the wife was $35 per person, and then if the husband was ringing the register, it was like 40 or 42.
Yeah, so I heard it's $45 now.
Okay.
So it was 35 for the sporting clays in the back.
Yep.
That one was usually pretty consistent. I felt like it was when you were doing any of the skeet or anything like that. It was by box, and I got it ranged from $5 to $9 a box.
Yeah.
So it was like,
And it's only cash. It was just it was an interesting setup.
Yeah.
That they had there.
But the sporting clays consistently were usually about $35.
Okay.
When I went. But the husband usually he would sit up front, but they had everything there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Yeah, I heard that and I'm like, oh, that's sad because like they were there, and I know they were super involved with youth skeet. And
Yeah,
track.
well, because that's where all of the competitions were for all the local high schools.
Correct. And he was very involved because was his jam. Like that's what he did.
Yep.
But yeah, he was super involved. So that's obviously a big loss for them because
definitely.
that's a lot. That's years of experience.
Yep.
Coaching and training.
Well, hopefully the kids keep it going and do a good job with it.
I agree. Yeah. Maybe hopefully upgrade some stuff and go from there.
All right.
So perfect.
That's it. Episode 63 in the books.
There we go. Well, thank you everyone for listening to the Ultimate Buffet Podcast. Please remember to like, follow, and subscribe to all our social medias.
Yeah.
And a special thank you to our Patreon members.
Patreon.
If you want early access to episodes and exclusive content, go to Patreon and look up the Ultimate Buffet Podcast. And
the Ultimate Buffet Podcast.
And you can be part of the Patreon team.
Yes.
Perfect. Well, you have a great rest of your day, sir.
Thank you. You too.
And we will see you guys all later.
Outro.